Hello everybody and welcome to another MX Bikes video, and today guys we are doing the top 10 tracks of the 2022 year. Alright, the year's come to an end. You know what that means? We got a review, okay? We gotta take a look back at the year we had, the year these amazing track creators had. I do want to thank the track creators real quick. W track creators, dude. Like, you guys literally went off. Amazing year. Obviously I just got on MX Bikes, you know, like 5 months ago, so I'm still new, but from what I've seen, you guys have been working your tails off, and you know, I've appreciated a bunch. You know, thousands of people have as well. You guys are what make this game. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I love you, Pabobo, but like, track hitters went crazy. But I'm gonna start writing here if I can get off this. I do want to preface the video real quick. Before I do that, though, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join my Discord, link in the description. We're trying to get to 400 members. But I want to preface what this video is, where these tracks are pulled from, and just kind of the outline of this, right? So, these tracks are all on MX Bikes mods. None of them are from MX Bike Shop. The reason I did that is because obviously the paid track, you know, kind of... none of these tracks are paid. They're all free. I know there's free tracks on MX Bikes Shop. I just didn't want to make this confusing. These tracks are all going to be linked in the description. And also, all of these tracks are just single tracks. None of these tracks are from a compound. Again, I really try to make this very simple. And yeah, they're all free, all on MX Bikes mods. None of them are in a compound. They're all just single tracks. And we can get right into this right now with number 10, and that is Potencias. Alright, Potencias MX, made by Fuela Tracks. I hope I pronounced that right. This track got a 4.9 out of 5-star rating on MX Bikes mods with 19 votes. And it deserves it. This track is not very hard. It's not very easy. As you can see, I'm tucking. But this track, I think, is like Brazilian, something like that. I think it's somewhere in South America, or maybe it's in Australia. I don't know. There's capybaras. I thought capybaras were Australia. I don't know. I'm an idiot. But amazing track. Fuela Tracks, I think, has some other, you know, foreign, I think, South America tracks as well that are very nice. But this track, I think it's the 10th best track of the year. Under the requirements that I listed earlier. Again, also these rankings are all my opinion, so I'm not here to like say, oh, this is the best track in the game, whatever. No, it's my opinion. You guys are gonna have different opinions, and that's completely fine. You're gonna disagree. I'm aware of that. I just want to make sure you are as well. But yeah, this is number 10, Potencias MX, and let's go to number 9. And coming in at number 9, we got Glacier Gears Arena Cross, baby. Look at this environment out here. We got this thing inside a little warehouse here. And this track is flowy. Alright, that's why this track is so great. It's very flowy, it's very forgiving. I have not ridden it in a while. I'm not sure if the beta might have messed the traction up. I have no idea. So I'm just hopping on it. We're gonna see what we can do here. We're gonna case up. But yeah, this track was made by Spuds30. This track has a 4.8 stars out of 5, with 23 votes on MX Bikes mods, which is very, very good. And Spuds30, man, you went off, bro. I'm gonna be honest. You went absolutely off. And we are going to get a clean lap on this. I promise you. I don't know why I'm, like, missing everything. This next lap, though, we're going to go clean sauce. But, yeah, this is the only arena cross track on this list, because it's, like, the only good one that was free. And, yeah, we don't really see too much arena cross in this game anyway. I don't know, I can't explain how this track feels. Like, there's something about it, man. It's got that thing, bro. Every track on this list just has that thing about it. Like, sometimes you can't even explain it. It's just there. And I'm crashing on this thing. I'm pretty sure I made a video on this a long time ago. And I was probably riding faster than this, which is kind of embarrassing since I was probably at like 50 hours on the game. But when you try to quad in, stuff happens. Anyway, go download this track. Links to all these tracks will be in the description, obviously. And Spuds 30, bro. I hope you had a great year. You had a fun time on this track, I can tell, man. Great job. Let's go to number 8. And at number 8, we have the only 91 Raceway. I still got E-Road on this track, man. I spent a lot of time here early on in the game. And D. Alves, I think that's how you say your name. Alves Mods. You did a great job on this track, man. You should really be proud of this. I mean, at first, I think I played this track from like 50 hours to 100, like, religiously. You know, I really learned motocross on this track, and I have to say, you did a great job, bro. Like, seriously, you did a great job. I hope your year went well. This track has a 4.8 star rating out of 5. Very, very good, with 30 votes on MX Bikes Mods. And I love those little ruts that you do right there with the landings. I think more track creators should do that. You know, it adds some realism. It adds just a little bit of, you know, texture to the ground. It doesn't make it just smooth everywhere like some tracks that we see. But, you know, this track isn't super hard. It has these berms that just hold you because they're like literal walls. And it's got these cool sand sections, and you know, the ruts are just all in the right places, really. And, you know, it takes skill to do stuff like that, so... Man, I love this track. I remember really struggling on it at first. Why am I in 5th gear? I don't know. Sometimes I don't downshift when I click shift. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, I've thrown some fat whips on this finish line, too. But, yeah, man, great track. This is coming in at number 8, man, which is a great spot for watching this video. Love the track, my boy. And let's go to number 7. And coming in at number 7, we have Somerset Valley MX. And I haven't been on this track in a long time, like a mega long time. When I was on this track originally, I had like 10 hours in the game, and this track pissed me off, all right? And I hated it. And you know why I hated it? Because I sucked at the game. And so now that I get back on it, I finally realized that this track's amazing. And definitely one of the best motocross tracks of the year for sure. And this track was made by Razzles126. This track is the only track on the list with a 5 out of 5 stars on MX Bikes Mods. That's crazy, dude. 5 out of 5 stars. I think it has, yeah, it has 17 votes, and incredible stats there. Perfect, some would say. But yeah, great track. Obviously that magnificent booter up there, but the ruts hold you perfectly. And man, I've not ridden this track in a minute, man. But I'm gonna have to start spinning some laps, man. That's the cool thing about this video is I kind of revisited these tracks that I, you know, only got on like early in the game, because since then there's been so many tracks that have released, and so, you know, you really don't even have time to get back on these tracks because it's just every day. People are making new tracks. So Razzles, great job, bro. Hope you had a great year and you killed it here, bro. I can't wait to see what you have, you know, coming in the future. If you're still doing tracks, I hope you are. Yeah, man. Can't say they get enough to these track creators, dude. These guys work really hard and they just give us this stuff for free. So it truly is a blessing. Like, seriously. So fun. But yeah, that is Somerset Valley. Great track. 5 out of 5 stars on MX Bikes Mods. You can't get much better than that. And let's move on to number 6. Alright, guys. So this is where things get a little controversial. Alright. This track was heavily played. Probably the most played track this year, even though it was only released like a month ago or whatever. This is WW Ranch 2022 by Kells. Kells, I hope you had a great year, man. You killed it on this track. This track is a 4.9 rating with 36 votes. This track was played a lot and still played today. Every single day I get on, people are on this thing running races and having fun on it, and I can see why. The track is great. And the reason I said there's going to be some controversy is because I think a lot of people would have this track at number 1 or 2. And I can understand why. My only issue with it, again, there's nothing wrong with the track. I don't know why I'm saying issue. There's nothing wrong with the track. The track's great. I just personally enjoy tracks that are a little bit more technical. Why am I in 5th gear, dude? Jesus. I like tracks that are a little more technical, and this track is very, very wide open. And I'm gonna be honest, this track made me a lot faster. I remember the 2-week span where I just was on this track all the time. I got a lot quicker. You know, I do owe a lot of credit to this track. It definitely helped me, and that's why I have it at number 6. It's too wide open. I like more technical tracks. You'll see that as we move up the list. And you'll see that even behind, right? Potencias, I think, is probably the only wide open track out of those tracks I just listed. I don't think 91 is. I don't think Somerset's a wide open track. Obviously, Glacier Gears is not, but not a bad track by any means. It's still 6. It's still number 6. But yeah, again, personal preference. It's a great track. It's not in my top 5. But still number 6. Kells, you did a great job. You know, can't wait to see what you got in the future for everyone. Yeah, great job. Let's go to number 5. Coming in at number 5, we have the first Supercross track on the list, and there's only 2 on this list, so this is the second best Supercross track of the year. A track that I didn't know existed until like 2 hours ago, because I started writing a bunch of tracks to see if there were any older tracks I had missed, and this is one of them. This track is just called SX Test by Fat Muppet, who obviously is one of the GOATs. I think the track critter on the next track might have passed him in GOAT status, but obviously Fat Muppet, I don't even have to say anything. Like, the dude's amazing. He's made the most GOATed tracks on the game, and this track's amazing, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, I actually love this track. I'm gonna be on this track like all night tonight when I'm done filming this video. I'm literally grinding this thing. I love it so much. This track by Fat Muppet 10 has a 4.9 star out of 5 on MX Bikes Mods, and also has 20 votes. So obviously very highly rated track, and I think underrated as far as not many people know this exists. Go get this track, man. Especially if you're new. I think that new players would honestly enjoy this. Not brand new, all right? But like, if you're somewhat new and you're not the best at Supercross like me, then this track's perfect. It's not super hard. It's pretty chill. There's big lines you can hit. There's little lines you can double around if you want and not feel like an absolute dweeb. But yeah, Fat Muppet did a great job. I love the environment. I love the texturing here, man. He's done it so well. Like, I don't know how he has the eye for this, the texturing. You know what I mean? Like, it just looks like, I don't know. It looks so good, and it looks similar to my number 1. Actually, no, we're not gonna spoil anything. All right, Fat Muppet, great job, man. Hope you had a great 2022. I wish you nothing but the best in 2023, and I can't wait to see what you have in store. I know you're always cooking stuff up, so super excited, man. But great track. This is number 5, and I think it's the second best Supercross track of the year. So yeah, let's go on to number 4. And at number 4, we have Baja Acres, or Baja Brawl 2022, whatever the heck it's called. Made by the GOAT, Hearn MX. I think Hearn MX is the best track creator in MX bikes. In my opinion. That's not taking anything away from Fat Muppet or Stone Rider or any of these other guys. Everyone does great. I appreciate everyone's work, but there's got to be a best, right? And I think Hearn, man, he's just, I don't know how he does it. I genuinely don't. The way he does ruts, the way he does roughness, the way he scales things, the way he textures things, I think it's perfect. That's just my opinion. Maybe not perfect, but I think it's very good. And this track has a 4.7 rating on MX Bikes Mods and 27 votes currently. And, you know, that's obviously great. And we're alive. We're staying alive. Oh, man. This track released very soon after I bought the game. And so it was a great introduction for me. You know what I mean? You know, this track kind of birthed my motocross skills, basically, because this is where I was when I had, you know, 20 hours on the game. 30 hours on the, I think my 30-hour video was on this track. And I wasn't half bad, not gonna lie. I was like putting laps down, but yeah, great track. Love the roughness, love the ruts he makes. They just work. The little wet spots too, they look cool. Obviously Hearn's released some amazing tracks recently that aren't on this list because they're on MX Bike Shop. There's nothing wrong with that. This is just how I chose to do the list. Otherwise they, you know, definitely would be, but yeah, great track. Coming in at number 4. Yeah, this is Baja Brawl 2022. Hearn, hope you had I hope you had a great year. I hope 2023 treats you well, and I can't wait to see what you got cooking, because I know you got stuff cooking, bro. You're killing it, brother. Let's move on to number 3. Coming in. Coming in number 3, we got another drama track that I think everyone at this point was like, yeah, he's got Widowmaker at number 1. Nope. Number 3, baby. Amazing track, but it's number 3. And a lot of you guys got it at number 1. I know for a fact. All right, people love this track, and I understand why. It's a full sender. You know, it's kind of wide open. You know, it's nice and wide, and you got these big jumps, and you know, a very cool environment and everything like that. It's a great track. But I have 2 tracks that I think are better. Alright, this track was made by Arizona Desert Rat. This track is a 4.6 out of 5 on MX Bikes Mods, and it has 28 votes. I will say, I love this track, but I don't love this track. A lot of people loved it, and I just kind of came to the realization that just isn't my style. Why am I in 5th gear, bro? Is something wrong with me? I feel like the bike's just shifting gears for me. Alright. Maybe it's because I'm just trying to focus on talking. I'm not even thinking about I'm shifting down for whatever. I don't know what's going on. But, track is great. Obviously, it's these huge sends that is super fun. You know, I think that's a majority of the community. They like the arcade fantasy tracks. And I'm not opposed to them. But, there's not many arcade fantasy tracks on this list. So, that probably tells you, you know, kind of just my opinion on that, you know, side of it all. I mean, I don't think there really are any fantasy tracks other than this on this list. I don't know. I think those other tracks are somewhat replicas. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe this is a replica. I don't know. I would guess not. You know, I think this thing up here, I forgot what they called this thing, man. What? God, I learned in history class when I was like 7. Anyways, great track. Love it, dub it. I know a lot of you are gonna be mad. All right, I'm so sorry. All right, it's still 3. It's still the 3rd best track of the year. But as you can see, I'm bad at it, so that's why. No, I'm just kidding. I just, you know, personally, not my favorite. But yeah, let's go to number 2. Coming in number 2, we have the best Supercross track of 2022, and probably the best Supercross track ever to graze this video game, and that is SYS Test Track. This track is hard. I think that's why a lot of people weren't too happy with it, and as you can see, I'm one of those people. But over the past few days, I've been riding it, and I got kind of good. And so, since this list is based off my personal opinion, I kind of like it. And you know, Stone Rider, you're gonna piss me off a lot this year, not because your tracks are bad, but because I'm not good at Supercross. But anyways, love this track. Love the environment. I love the birds chirping. I love the line choice. And I love that this track has everything a Supercross track could ever possibly have. It has every feature. It's the best test track in the game. because you can actually test. There's everything. There's every type of thingamabobber ever. And so, great job, Stone Rider. This track has a 4.3 with only 11 votes. I don't know why. People don't like Supercross, man. And I can understand why, just because of how hard it is. I mean, I've had to play the game for 430 hours to just be able to put one clean lap down this track. And seriously, I think I've only put one really good lap on this track down. Like I think I ran a 109 yesterday, or something like that. It was something pretty fast. But the track is hard, but it is a great track. There's no denying it. Just because the track's hard does not mean you should be rating it low. It's supposed to help you get better, and it's definitely helped me get better. And I'm gonna try to hit this triple in. I'm gonna try to hit this section correctly up here. So I'm kind of mad right now. Of course we case it. Well, listen, you're just gonna have to believe that I can hit it. But yeah, Stone Rider, great job, man. I hope you had a great year, and yeah, I can't wait to ride Aerial this year. I can't wait to see what you cook up, and yeah, this is the best Supercross track of the year in my eyes, and yeah, it's the #2 track, though. There's still a track better than it, and you're all going to be mad at it, so let's go to #1. Well, boys, a lot of people are going to think I'm joking, and that is not a diss to the track. It's just that I don't hear a lot about Paris Raceway. But let me talk about G-Dub real quick. G-Dub MX, I don't know who you are, dude. Some people probably think I got paid for this. I don't know who G-Dub is. But, bro, you made the best track of the year. I'm just going to say it. In my opinion, you made the best track of the year. This track's amazing. Like, I'm being serious. Like, this track is unbelievable. And it's the only track in this game that I've genuinely never gotten bored of spinning laps on. Why that is, I don't really know. Maybe it's because it's technical, and I like that. Maybe it's because it's not a high speed. It's more of a low speed track, and the jumps are small, but you can throw these fat scrubs, and you can fly up against berms, and you have to go inside on these corners. I don't know what it is, man. But this track has a 4.6 rating out of 5 on MX Bikes Mods, out of 34 votes, which is... Sorry for the pause. I thought someone broke into my house there, but it turns out my cat was just going sicko mode downstairs. Anyway, back to the track, man. Love the track. Obviously, it's my favorite track of the year, and... Oh, man. What is there not to love about Paris Raceway? What is there not to love? Like, this track really has made me the player I am today in motocross, 100%. Super easy track. Anyone can ride this thing. But I don't know. I think it just teaches you a lot. You can rut it up very nicely. I think it ruts up better than any track in the game. There's high-speed sections. There's low-speed sections. There's sections where you gotta, manipulate your way through them. And honestly, another huge reason is this track races very, very well. There's more than just one line in every single corner. You can go outside here. You don't have to go inside. You can, you can do so many different things, and they just work. But what's better than that is just the flow of the track. The track flows. I think it's a great replica. I've never been to Paris Raceway. I've seen videos, of guys riding on it, and it looks great. I mean, the track is textured very well. The environment's amazing. I truly believe this is the best track. And I 100% understand if you disagree with that, but congratulations, GWMX. You did awesome. I don't know what other tracks you made. I need to look like right now because I love this track, and you went absolutely off. And so, yeah, you get the Victory Royale. You got the Fortnite dub. You get the V-Bucks. Yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button if you're still here. And thank you guys so much for watching the video, and thank you guys so much for supporting me this year as well. And please say thank you to these track creators, guys. These guys work their tails off, and it's unbelievable what they do for free. Like, this is unreal. Literally, seriously, it's unreal that this track is created from literally nothing. I don't know if this is 3D scanned. I don't know how it was done, but it's amazing. It looks like it's scaled perfectly, and it flows very, very nice. So, yeah, that's going to do it for the video, guys. I know it was a long one, and I like to ramble on a lot, but, hey, it's the end of the year. Wrapping it up. I wanted to end it with a bang, and so, yeah, top 10 tracks is the video that I thought would be pretty cool. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.